ICSE Mathematics Class 10th, Chapter 18, Exercise 18A, Question number 14. The following table gives the weekly wages of the worker in a factory. The weekly wages are 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80, 80 to 85, 85 to 90. The number of workers corresponding classes are first class, that is 5, 20, 10, 10, 9, 6, 12, 8. You see here the class weekly wages 50-55 mentioned already. Here I have taken the class mark, just add the lower limit and upper limit and divide it by 2, you will get 52.5. Means that is the class mark or mid value of this class. Here it is 52.5, 57.5, 62.5, 67.5, 72.5, 77.5 and 82.5 and 87.5. The frequency, corresponding frequencies are the 5, 20, 10, 10, 9, 6, 12, 8. Cumulative frequency are 5 plus 20, that is 25, 25 plus 10, that is 35, 35 plus 10, 45, 45 plus 9, 54, 54 plus 6, 60, 60 plus 12, 72, and 72 plus 8, 80. So, let us proceed to how to find the by shortcut method. That is, I have taken here the assumed mean 67.5, that is middle point, mid value I have taken it. So it is 67.5. So the deviation will be equal to x minus a, means the class mark minus 67.5. I have assumed that it will be the mean. So that is why x minus a. So 52.5 minus 67.5 will be equal to minus 15. 57.5 minus 67.5, that is minus 10. 62.5 minus 67.5, that is minus 5. 67.5 minus 67.5, again here 0. 72.5 minus 67.5, that is 5. 77.5 minus 67.5, that is 10. 82.5 minus 67.5, that will be 15, and 87.5 minus 67.5, that will be the 20. Now, this deviation which we have got, in order to reduce it, it will be divided by the class interval. This is the 50 and 55. So class interval is 5. So I have divided this deviation by 5. So it will be minus 15 divided by 5, that is minus 3. Minus 10 divided by 5, that is minus 2. Minus 5 divided by 5, that is minus 1. 0 divided by 5, that is 0. 5 divided by 5, that is 1. 10 divided by 5, that is 2. 15 divided by 5, that is 3. 20 divided by 5, that is 4. So, in this way, we have got T. T is equal to D by I. Deviation divided by the class interval. Now, we take this is frequency column, frequency row, and this is T rows. So, F and T will be multiplied, the product will be taken here. So 5 into minus 3, that is 15. 20 into minus 2 that is minus 40, 10 into minus 1 that is minus 10, 10 into 0 that is 0, 9 into 1 that is 9, 6 into 2 that is 12, 12 into 3 that is 36, 8 into 4 that is 32. So summation of f. Summation of f means summation of frequency that will be equal to capital N. Here it is 80. You see, we have taken the cumulative frequency in that. The last one will indicate the total. Now the sigma ft is equal to, you see, we have got here minus, minus, minus. So all these minus will be added and this plus will be added on one side. So we'll take the difference of the plus and minus, that will be the 24 here. So mean will be equal to assumed mean, that is 67.5 plus 24, because sigma ft is equal to 24. 24 divided by total number of frequency, that is 80, and multiplied by the class interval, that is 5. So just solve it, you will get 67.5 plus 1.5 and it will be equal to 69. And this will be the answer of question number 14, A part. Now B part, the number of workers getting weekly wages below rupees 80 is equal to how much? You see, 80 यहाँ पर है. So lower limit. तो इससे पीछे वाला प्रीसीडिंग क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी देखिए, 80 से लेस से जाना है, मीन्स दिस इज द अपर लिमिट. अपर लिमिट में जहाँ पर 80 लिखा हुआ है वहाँ का आप देखिए क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी, दैट इज 60. So 60 will be the answer. Here I have written the answer. The number of workers getting weekly wages below 80 means you go to that upper limit. Where is upper limit? 80. 80 is here. Now see the cumulative frequency that concern upper limit. So it's 60. So 60 will be the answer. The number of workers getting rupees 65 and more but less than rupees 85 as weekly wages. अब देखिए 65 से मोर और 85 से लेस. देखिए डॉटेड किया हूँ, डॉट, वन सिंगल डॉट हियर in order to highlight it. So the number of workers getting 65 and more means 65 and more but less than rupees 85 as weekly wages. So the number of workers getting less than 65 is 35. Number of workers getting less than 85 is 72. So the number of workers getting rupees 65 and more but less than 85 weekly wages will be equal to 72 minus 35, that is 37. And 37 will be the answer for the C part of the question number 14. Now come to the question number 15. You see, find the mean of the following data. Marks obtained less than 10, that is 7, less than 20, that is 19, less than 30, that is 32, less than 40, that is 42, less than 50, that is 50. So less than, where it is mentioned less than, just you go take it as a upper limit of that. So less than means that is, this is the 10. Less than 10, the frequency, cumulative frequency will be 7. Less than 20, cumulative frequency is 19. So 30, 32, 40, 42, 50, 50. Now with the help of this less than means upper limit, you just put the upper limit here in corresponding class. Just write down the column upper limit. I have written it here, upper limit. Now you see the 0 to 10, 10 to 20. You have already written 20. Now you see the upper limit of this 10, so that 10 will be written here also. 20, 20 will be written here. 30, you can take it. Now it is 40, you have already written the upper limit. So 40 and 40 here. In this way, you can complete the class. Class has been completed here. Frequency, it is, you see the frequency of the first class will be 7 and 19 minus 7, that is 12, frequency will come. 32 minus 19, that is 13, will be your frequency. Corresponding frequency will be 13. So 42 minus 32, that is 10. 50 minus 42, that is 8. In this way you can work out the frequency. आप इस तरह से फ्रीक्वेंसी निकाल सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी. क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी इज गिवन ऑलरेडी. सो पहले आप क्या करेंगे, लेस देन के मदद से आप अपर लिमिट लिख देंगे हर एक क्लास के सामने. अब देखेंगे आपकी जो लोअर लिमिट है, लोअर लिमिट पहले वाले में तो 0 रखा गया है, दूसरे में लोअर लिमिट इसका अपर क्लास होगा. अपर लिमिट यहाँ पर लिख दिया हमने. यहाँ का जो अपर लिमिट है यहाँ का लोअर लिमिट होगा, और यहाँ का जो अपर लिमिट है ये लोअर लिमिट होगा. यहाँ का लोअर लिमिट. इन दिस वे यू कैन कंप्लीट द class also. Now frequency has been completed here. The class mark. With the help of this class, you can take the class mark, means mid value. 0 plus 10 divided by 2. 10 plus 20 divided by 2. 20 plus 30 divided by 2. 30 plus 40 divided by 2. 40 plus 50 divided by 2. In this way, you can complete the class mark. Now come. Here I have taken assumed mean 25. I have taken assumed mean 25. So let us proceed with the help of the deviation. How to find the deviation? Means class mark minus assumed mean. You see, assumed mean is 25. So deviation, in order to find out the deviation, you see the class mark, that is 5 minus 25, 15 minus 25, 25 minus 25, 35 minus 25, 45 minus 25. In this way you can find out the deviation. This is known as deviation rule. Now in order to minimize the deviation, what you do, that you just divide all these deviation by class interval. What is the class interval? That is 10 to 20, that is 10. So divide it. Minus 28, 20 divided by 10, that is 2. Minus 10 divided by 10, that is minus 1. 10 divided by 10, that is 1. 20 divided by 10, that is 2. Now take the product of frequency and t, ft. So 7 into minus 2, that is minus 14. 12 into minus 1, that is minus 12. 13 into 0, then 0. 10 into 1, that is 10. 8 into 2, that is 16. Now sum up. You see, 14 minus 20, minus 12. Minus 14 minus 12, that is minus 26. Here 10 and 16. Add it, you will get 26. So minus 26 plus 26, that will be equal to 0. So the total is 0. Now the frequency column, the total is 50. So that is why in order to find the mean, what x bar will be equal to assumed mean plus sigma ft by sigma f into I. You see, I have written 25 plus 0 into 10 divided by 50. Again it is 25. So there is no any correct. The assumed mean which we have taken is the exact mean of this distribution, data distribution. Now come to the question number 16. You see, the recast the following cumulative table into the form of ordinary frequency distribution and determine the value of the mean. देखिए दिया हुआ है मार्क्स लेस देन। मार्क्स लेस देन का मतलब पहले तो लिख लीजिए 5, 10 ये दीज आर द मार्क्स लेस देन। विद द हेल्प ऑफ मार्क्स गिवन इन लेस देन यू जस्ट राइट डाउन हियर क्लास। क्लास के सामने इसका अपर लिमिट, ये जो है लेस देन का मतलब अपर लिमिट, यहाँ पर लिखते जाइए। अपर लिमिट 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. In this way you can write down the upper limit of this class. Now come to the lower limit. You see the upper limit of the first class will be the lower limit of the second. So you just write down the lower limit 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Means preceding upper limit will be the succeeding class lower limit, succeeding class का lower limit होगा, next class का lower limit होगा। तो in this way you can complete the class. Here number of recipient, that is cumulative frequency, is given. Less than or more than, you will get always cumulative frequency. So now here with the help of the cumulative frequency you can work out the frequency. The first cumulative frequency will be your frequency only, that is 14. Now in order to find the frequency of the next class, subtract 25 minus 14, that is 11. So 37 minus 25, that is 12. 56 minus 37, that is 19. 94 minus 56, 38. 112 minus 94, 18. 130 minus 112, that is 18. 144 minus 130, that is 14. 148 minus 144 will be equal to 4. 150 minus 148, that is 2. So in this way you can complete the frequency row. Now come to the class mark, means mid value. You see 0 plus 5 divided by 2, that is 2.5. 5 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 7.5. 10 plus 15 divided by 2, that is 12.5. 15 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 17.5. 20 plus 25 divided by 2, that is 22.5. 25 plus 30 divided by 2, that is 27.5. In this way, our lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2, you will get the class mark. So 32.5, 37.5, 42.5, 47.5. Now come to the how to find the deviation. Here I have taken the assumed mean 25.5. I have taken 25.5, which is not in this, you see. 25.5 is not mentioned in the class mark. I have assumed it. It is your liberty, you can take it. Deviation will be, but for deviation you just take a assumed mean. It is not necessarily that should belong to this class. But more conveniently you can do if you take it from this class mark. But here I have taken the assumed mean 25.5. So 25.5 minus 2.5. Sorry, 2.5 minus 25.5, that is minus 23. 7.5 minus 25.5, that is minus 18. 12.5 minus 25.5, that is minus 13. 17.5 minus 25.5, that will be minus 8. 22.5 minus 25, that is 3. 27.5 minus 25.5, that is 2. 32.5 minus 25.5, that is 7. 37.5 minus 25.5, that is 12. 42.5 minus 25.5, that is 17. 47.5 minus 25.5, that is 22. Now come to T, how to find the T? That is D divided, the deviation divided by class interval I. Class interval, that is 0 to 5, that is 0, 5, 5 to 10, that is 5 again. Everywhere you will get the class interval 5. So deviation divided by class interval, that is T. So here minus 23 divided by 5, you will get minus 4.6. Minus 18 divided by 5, that is minus 3.6. Minus 13 divided by 5, that is minus 2.6. Minus 8 divided by 5, that is minus 1.6. Minus 3 divided by 5, that is 0.6. 2 divided by 5, that is 0.4. 7 divided by 5, that is 1.4. 12 divided by 5, that is 2.4. 17 divided by 5, that is 3.4. 22 divided by 5, that is 4.4. Now take the FT. FT means frequency. This is frequency row. This is T. So just multiply the corresponding frequency and corresponding T value. You will get the FT. Here it is minus 64.4, minus 39.6, minus 39.6, minus 31.2, minus 30.4, minus 22.8. Here you will get 7.2, 25.2, 33.6, 13.6 and 8.8. Now I have added the minus here. So the minus is minus 188.4. Here plus FT is 88.4. The difference of this is minus 100. Means minus 188.4 and 88.4. The difference of these two will be equal to minus 100. So to find the mean, assumed mean, this is 25.5 minus 100 by 150. What is 150? That is your summation of frequency column. Here it is total is already given and I have written here. So 100 divided by 150 into 5 is class interval. So 25.5 minus 10 by 3, 25.5 minus 3.3, that is 22.2. And it is your mean and it is answer of the question number 16. Now come to the question number 17. Here we have to find the missing frequency in the following data if arithmetic mean is 19.92. Here the frequency, arithmetic mean is given. We have to find the frequency, missing frequency. So I have taken the missing frequency as x. X is the missing frequency. We have to find the value of x. Now you see the class 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 20, 20 to 24, 24 to 28, 28 to 32, 32 to 36, 36 to 40. Now class mark. 4 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 6. 8 plus 12 divided by 2, that is 10. 12 plus 16 divided by 2, that is 14. 16 plus 20 means lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2, that is 18. 20 plus 24 divided by 2, that is 22. 24 plus 28 divided by 2, that is 26. 28 plus 32 divided by 2, that is 30. 32 plus 36 divided by 2, that is 34. 36 plus 40 divided by 2, 38. Now the corresponding frequency is already mentioned in your book, that is 4, 11, 13, 16, 14, x. It is unknown. 9, 17, 6 and 4. Now take the sum of the frequency, this row. The summation of this row will be equal to 90 plus x. Now take the product of f into x means frequency and class mark. So 6 into 11, 66, 10 into 30, that is 130, 14 into 16, that is 224, 18 into 14, that is 252, 22 into x, that is 22x, 9 into 26, that is 234, 30 into 70, that is 510, 34 into 6, that is 204, 38 into 4, that is 152. Now, the summation of the product of fx means you have to add it all these. So, you will get here 1772 plus 22x. This will be the summation of ft means sigma ft. Sorry, sigma fx here. So 19.92 is the frequency, or sorry, mean of arithmetic mean is given already. So 19.92 is given. So just write down here. Here you see the summation of fx is 1772 plus 22x whole divided by 90 plus x. 90 plus x, that is n. Total frequency. Now cross multiply it, you will get the 22x minus 19.92x, it will be equal to 1792.8 minus 1772. You solve it, you will get 2.08x equal to 20.8. So x is equal to 20.8 divided by 2.08. You remove the 0. In order to remove the 0, you see, here it is 1 digit, here 2 digits. So you have to multiply by 10. And as soon as, in order to remove this, it will be cancelled. 208 and 208 will be cancelled, only 10 will be left. So 10 will be the value of x, means the missing frequency is 10. Here we have to substitute the x. The value of x will be 10, and this will be the answer of question number 17. Now come to the question number 18. Calculate the arithmetic mean, correct one decimal place for the following frequency distribution of the marks obtained in an arithmetic test. एक अर्थमेटिक टेस्ट हुआ है, उसमें मार्क्स दिए गए हैं. मार्क्स कैसे है, 0 से लेकर 10 तक एक क्लास है जिसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी है 2, मतलब 2 बच्चों को मिला है. 10 एंड 20 के बीच में 5 बच्चे हैं. 20 to 30 के बीच में 20 स्टूडेंट हैं. 30 to 40 के बीच में 8 स्टूडेंट हैं. 40 to 50 के बीच में 7 स्टूडेंट हैं. You can take the class mark. 0 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 5. 10 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2, that is 25. 30 plus 40 divided by 2, that is 35. 40 plus 50 divided by 2, that is 45. Now the frequency is 2, 5, 28 and 7 and 7. So take the product of this f and x. 5 to the 10, 15 into 5, that is 75, 25 into 20, that is 500, 35 into 8, that is 280, 45 into 7, that is 315. Now take the summation of all this row, the summation of this row, that is fx. It will be 1180. Now you have got the summation of fx. So in order to find the mean x bar, that is summation of sigma fx by sigma f, that is 1180 divided by 42. It will be equal to 28.095. It will be equal to 28.1, and this is the answer. Now come to the question number 19. The following table gives the marks scored by the student in an examination. 0 to 5 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, and 35 to 40. Number of the students who are coming in this class is 33. 5 to 10 में कितने स्टूडेंट हैं? 7. 10 to 15, 15. 15 to 20, 24. 20 to 25, 16. 25 to 30, 8. 30 to 35, 5. 35 to 40, that is 2. Now, in order to find the class mark, you just add the lower limit and upper limit. You will get and divide it by 2, that is 2.5, 7.5, 2.5 here is this, 10 plus 15 divided by 2, you will get 12.5. Here you will get 17.5, 22.5, 27.5, 32.5 and 37.5. Now take the product of f and x. 3 into 2.5, that will be equal to 7.5. 7 into 7.5, that is 52.5. 15 into 12.5, it will be equal to 187.5. 24 into 17.5, that is 420. 16 into 22.5, that will be equal to 360. 8 into 27.5, it will be equal to 220. 5 into 32.5, it will be 162.5. 2 into 37.5, it will be 75. Now the sigma f is 80, sigma fx is 1485. So x bar means the mean. Arithmetic mean will be equal to 1485 divided by 80. That will be equal to 18.56, and this will be the answer of the question number 19.